These are moose tracks that we're following. So I'm hoping that the moose knows the way. This is steep. Isn't this steep? That was a steep little step. Holy smokes. That's got to be only like 20 meters through this deep section before we're back in the forest. And I really don't feel like doing it. This stuff is so deep and unsupportive. And I am worn out. There's been a few tracks on this trail like this, but they're old and they're blown in, and they've been snowed on. So for the most part, I'm breaking my own trail all the way up this accursed peak. I don't even want to hike it anymore. I'm just finishing it so it doesn't win. Look at the size of these drifts. That's got to be 6 feet deep. No, deeper, because that's taller than me. 8 feet. This is rough going. A really massive, heavy animal made some huge body prints here. Brave's about to disappear in this one. Show people how deep it is. What kind of body print is that, eh? Only he knows. There's some really nasty tree wells up here. This is a hidden danger a lot of people aren't aware of, especially in bad drifts like this with really unsupportive snow. Wind crust on top and then nothing but fluff underneath for 4 feet. There's the view we came for. This beautiful arrangement of sastrugi. So windy up here. So windy that the windward side is bare and dry. Look at that. I saw this little hole in the tree and I thought I'd look inside and see if anyone's using it. And I think someone is storing pine cones in it. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Coming down is way more fun than going up, especially when the powder's deep. You can kind of see a little bit of the east part of Lusk Ridge that we did not summit today, but I want to come back and do all the summits in one day when it's a little more bare and dry than this. We're going to take this fork marked by this little cairn and head down a different way. This is the west arm of the North Ridge. This is the east arm of the North Ridge, and we're going to take the east arm down. Complete change of scenery makes things a lot more interesting. Oh, hi little birds. Look how big some of these old growth trees are. Now, before you send me a whole bunch of messages about how big the trees are in BC, I know, I grew up on the coast of BC. For Alberta, these are huge trees. I really can't believe that we're following fat bike tracks up here. My hat goes off to whoever rode or pushed their bike up this mountain and then rode it back down again in this really soft, unsupportive, stupid snow. This is interesting. What happened here? What is it, Papa? What put all that dirt there, eh? Oh, here too. Someone digging little burrows under there, I think. I bet we're on top of a squirrel midden. That's exactly what's happening. We're on a midden. Oh yeah. We're on a midden. You notice all these little indentations in the snow that look vaguely like footprints but aren't? And they've all got little, kind of like little tendrils going off in always in that direction. Do you know what that's from? That is the plops of snow that come off the tree in a warming wind. And the reason that they all have little toes going off in that direction is because that's the way the wind is blowing them. And so when they fall, they kind of splat in that direction because they've got some momentum. So you can, doesn't really affect this hike, but you can kind of, for fun, gauge the direction of the prevailing wind that sent those flying. Be 180 degrees from there, which is that direction, which of course is west, which is where all the warming winds come from. So not everything in the snow that looks like prints is actually paw prints. Most of it is plops of snow falling from trees being pushed from a westerly wind. I was up on the Icefield Parkway near Bow Summit yesterday, and there was not nearly this much snow. It's so weird. Like I was expecting, because there was no snow at Bow Summit, there'd be a lot less snow out at Sibbald, but man, they should put a ski hill here, because I have seen drifts today over my head. This was a hard-won battle. I mean, look at it. This is deep. Deep, 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 deep. Well, the truck's still there, so these days I'd count that as a win. Sounds like the catalytic converter's still there. These Wednesday, I'd call that a win too.